Hey Leo, so sorry for the wait. Welcome to your 2020 love reading. Let's see. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at tarotseeds@gmail.com. Alright, Leo. They are stubborn and right. Alright, Leo, we're going to do a 10 card Celtic cross. And then we're going to clarify where needed. So the current energy is the Seven of Wands. That is defensive energy, sort of holding your ground. Nene leaks, I said what I said type energy. What's blocking that energy is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, equal give and take. It's about being charitable with the things that matter, so to speak, your time, your energy, your resources. So it feels like you're being defensive, but this energy of being charitable is what's blocking that defensive energy. So what's crowning the reading? What's on your mind? What are you thinking about? Seven of Swords. You have some deceptive thoughts. Feels like maybe strategic thoughts. You're strategizing, maybe feel like maybe devising a plan, some sort of plan, thinking of a master plan. Because ain't nothing but sweat inside my head. Okay, sorry. So it feels like maybe you are, yeah, like really thinking of some type of plan, and it feels like you're defending your right to do that. Ooh, but at the same time, it could be this dude's got his back turned, and he's being sneaky. So it feels like maybe nobody knows, and you know that. But let's see. What's in the foundation? Why is this reading happening? The Ace of Cups. This is a brand new love offer. This is, yeah, an offer of emotion. Sort of maybe the start to a brand new love, romantic relationship. What's the recent past energy like? The Two of Swords. This is having to make a decision. But being indecisive, not really knowing which way to go. Let's see. What's the energy that's coming towards you? The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about being bored. I want to say, not really feeling the situation. It's kind of like, yeah, maybe not so much. So, feels like maybe you're trying to devise a way to get out of it. You don't really want it. This Ace of Cups, this offer from this person, or maybe they don't really want the offer from you. Let's see what's in your feels. How are you feeling? How do you see yourself? The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about very fast moving communication. Could be very fast action. This is instant messages, text messages, emails. Could be FaceTimes. A lot of communication, a lot of back and forth. What's external to you, what you don't know, could be the person that you're thinking of in this reading, or what's in your environment is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about empty victory. I like to point out in this deck in particular, there are people who are defeated. So this in sword victory was about communication, not necessarily thoughts. So it feels like this person has outwitted, outsmarted some people and defeated them mentally. But it feels, not feels, this is that tit for tat energy. This is that petty communication. This is typically Aquarian energy. This is like real smart ass energy. But anywho, what's in your feelings, your emotions? What are your hopes and your fears? Eight of Pentacles. So you really want to work hard towards something. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastery, putting a lot of hard work into completing something. Working day and night, pretty much. That's what I get. What's the outcome of this? Yikes. The Ten of Wands. This is being burdened, being overwhelmed. Like there's just too much on you. I reckon. Well, this is pretty heavy. So we are going to clarify the Seven of Wands, this Four of Cups, this Five of Swords, and this Ten of Wands. Yeah. I will say this, you have a very nice or interesting mixture of all four elements. You've got swords, you've got cups, you've got pentacles, and you've got wands. That to me says balance. It also says to me that things are where they are, where they should be. Alright, Leo. Alright. Why is the Seven of Wands here with the Six of Pentacles? So I'm going to take that Moon in reverse. I feel like somebody was going to come and offer some emotion. But something came out and it made them guarded. You've got the Seven of Wands twice. And I feel like there's a reason. And that's why this Six of Pentacles is here. As they were wanting to offer balance out. I feels like this was a passionate, not necessarily relationship, maybe a situationship. And someone was wanting to introduce or perhaps maybe extend some emotion. But they found something out. They found something out that was hidden. A secret, some type of something. And their defenses went way up. Like, way up. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Got the Chariot and the Six of Wands. So you're moving forward anyway to get recognition, excuse me. And you're actually making a plan to do that. Okay. This is your card. This is one of your cards. Why is this Four of Cups here? Feels like, yep, more hard work. Got the Eight of Pentacles again, and it feels like the Eight of Pentacles with the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And it feels like maybe this offer, you're bored with the offer of wanting to work on things with this water sign, wanting to work toward some type of emotional fulfillment. Now, the King of Cups doesn't necessarily, this person doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign. It could be a man in love as well, but it feels like this offer, this love offer here isn't moving you. It's just like, you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. Why is this Five of Swords here? Okay, so I, as a reader, see the Magician as the ruler of Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, which can represent Virgo or Gemini. The Magician is an illusionist, but he is, again, he's a manifester. It's been said that Aquariuses are great manifestors, but I personally feel that the Magician is a communicator. He is a manifestor as well, but in the Rider-Waite specifically for me, I see the Magician as Gemini or Virgo energy, especially paired with this Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is typically very witty, quick comebacks, which both signs are notorious for just by them being ruled by Mercury, because, again, Mercury is the planet of communication. So this is sort of those kind of verbal spats where you kind of go back and forth. It feels like maybe this is your energy. Could be the energy of in your environment where there's a lot of kind of bickering, petty back and forth. Maybe a little bit of name calling. Maybe a little bit of flirting. This Page of Wands is a bringer of information. It's really immature. Really immature energy. But that also came out with the Queen of Cups. Now you have the King of Cups over here. The Queen of Cups is a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio as well. But the Queen of Cups is very loving. She is very intuitive. She is very in tune with her feelings and her emotions. Our King of Cups is also very in tune with his emotions. He is very cool. He does not show his emotions. If he's angry, you won't know it. If he's happy, you won't know it. He's very chill. He's got his emotions in check. Queen of Cups also has her emotions in check. Could very well be, again, a woman in love. So it feels like perhaps maybe there is someone who is attempting to playfully manifest some type of, I kind of get this real, like a childhood crush type. Do you like me? Check yes or check no. And it's like, because they see you as this. They don't really know how to bring um, this type of behavior. Um, they're trying to make it better, I suppose, which is probably why you're not really interested in this offer. Is because of perhaps maybe the manner in which it was brought to you. What's this Ten of Wands? This feels like a really immature energy, like this person is trying to manifest something with you, or you are trying to manifest something with a water sign. But it's like the approach is not working. I mean, that could be the thing that was revealed. Somebody got turned off. What is this burden? Yeah, there's the Three of Swords. Somebody got their feelings hurt. And given that this is your reading, we're going to have to say it's you. Okay, yeah, Drake song. Redemption's on your mind when you think about me. It feels like it was just too much for you. But you're kind of getting over the disappointment and the hurt, and you may be interested in resurrecting this thing and bringing it back to life. That's a bit much. Why? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not here to judge. But it just feels like if you are you're at your wit's end and you're just kind of over it and you want to start healing, perhaps well, it's your choice. Maybe I don't think maybe reconciliation should be the primary focus, but maybe you should work on healing this broken heart. But tell me more about this Judgment and the Three of Swords. So maybe you're burdened by the fact that you are trying to heal, and maybe now you are considering giving it a second chance. Because, I mean, you said you wanted to work on something in your emotions. Alright, well, I guess that'll be all. They say take them all. Alright, so we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So, looks like you were bored with this offer. And you were considering starting a new journey. But at some point, you decided not to walk away. Because perhaps maybe some of these thoughts, these anxious thoughts and feelings had subsided a bit. But ultimately, you decided to walk away because you were kind of tired of everything that was going on. But here, this is Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's taken almost all that they can, but hasn't quite gotten to the ultimate load, which is the Ten of Wands, which is, you know, how we got here to begin with. Your Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands is your outcome. So if this hasn't happened yet, where you're kind of wavering in between, you're kind of going back and forth, and maybe this is what this judgment is about, you making that final decision. Maybe that's because you do come into that last one, you know, that last thing that just makes you say, okay, that's it, I'm done. And maybe you decide, you know, not to resurrect things, but maybe, you know, even if you do decide to resurrect, you know, it's completely up to you. But it looks like this reflection is going to take place regardless. And you're going to realize, I mean, you got the Four of Cups here twice. So it feels like even you know you don't want it. But you're going to give it a fair once over anyway. Which I think is pretty cool. But if you're interested in a personal reading, always give me an email at tarotseeds@gmail.com. Follow me on Facebook at tarotseeds as well as Instagram. And I will see you all in February. Later.